see if we can remember how to do 7x7. It's been shaky on the 7x7 front, to say the least. Let's put it a little closer. Yeah, it looks decent. This is a little low. Yeah. Yo! See if the robot's gonna work today also, because it's been a little dicey on 7, but I had to repair. I didn't repair it. I guess I replaced all the 3D printed parts because they were wearing out. But I don't have like the time right now to do a proper like full retrofit, so I was hoping it like makes it to NAC through NAC, and then after NAC I should have a lot more time. Got too much cube stuff going on, you know? My whole life is the cube now. What's new? What's new? It's all the same. I gotta get my 7 going because I'm trying to decide if I'm gonna go to this ridiculous, absolutely ridiculous comp in Texas. Like, just legendary schedule from like my preferences. But it's not worth going unless I feel I can get the best times in like literally everything, which is, I actually think, pretty doable, but I just need to feel better in 7, and then I think I'll feel good enough to say I'm going to go. Yeah. But we'll see. I think I'm probably going to go. Also, I'd like a couple more people to sign up. Right now, there's 18 people registered in 7, which is 2 more than you need for 3 rounds. And there's 3 rounds in the schedule. Oh my! Wow, free last 4 edges. There's 2 rounds in the schedule, 3 rounds in the schedule. 20 signed up for 6x6, so that should be fine. But we'll see what that is. All right, let's see if my robot's gonna cooperate. It's been a bit. I like relubed everything. I redid everything. It's back. Oops, shoot. It's back. Sub 150. Yeah, actually, I mean, Felix is 113 on 6. That's like it's doable in the sense that like if I got a really good average, I could do it, but like it's not something I can expect. 153.9 though is very like, we'll see how this session goes, because like my median when I practice is crazy. Like if I feel good, I get like a 152, but because I'm so like rusty on 7 is I only feel good like 35% of the time. But I think I just need to bring it back because my 6 is now like really. Oh, I forgot to plug it in. That's the problem. My 6 is feeling really great now, as referenced by, if you saw the results and you saw the video, we finally got our 119, and then no, we did it again next round. So I'm ready. I'm like, God, that day it was a crazy day for 6x6. Me and Doquan. Oh my God, that first round. Oh my God, watching Doquan get
8 seconds.
1 minute flat with that parity, like
12 seconds.
This is how you know. Just like I think what's funny is that like I don't know if it's notorious, but when I watch, I'm like, I think if you watch casting for a lot of these events, I'm like by far the hardest. Like I'm not afraid. You start doing dumb stuff up there, I will roast you on stream. Because I know what I'm talking about. But also like, I appreciate some clean some clean 6x6, and watching, oh my god, it was like, he's so good. Like, it just was like so fast. Like watching Dokwan do 6x6, I was like, this is so good. He's just so, like, you can just tell the level of comfortability with like everything he's doing and the efficiency, and like, I actually was giving him, like, it was cool because I noticed one thing he was doing that was like a little odd, and we were talking about like cleaning up, like, we're talking about like the most minor of minor details, like, because I mean you're averaging like 105. Like, we gotta be nitpicking beyond nitpicking. Like, you're not gonna drop. You can't have like one quick fix to drop like 3 seconds. Like, you gotta be down in the nitty gritty if you want to drop any time. And so it was like really fun to watch him. Just like, he's just so good at cubing. And I was like, whoa, this is what 6x6 is supposed to look like. Also watching like noms. Like, I think I was talking about this last time too. Just like watching noms solving. Like, he posted a lot of like overhead cam stuff, and I was like, this is big cubes. So, and that's why you know, if you see me glazing someone on stream, it's because they're actually like really good. Yeah, holy crap! Like watching Dokwan, like that 59. Oh my god, he got a 58 warming up too. I was like, I saw the 34 flip. It was like, oh my god, it like already stopped looking. I saw the 34 flip and was like, oh, we are cooking so fast. What's going on? Oh, that's why it didn't work. I forgot to. Yeah, the robot didn't work on my 7x7 when it was set to 6x6. No way. It was so, I was like 34, and then he like fumbled a little bit at the end, and then I was like, oh no, is he gonna be able to do it? And then he got anti-soon OLL, and like anti-soon takes like 0.5, and then he got parity. It was, I don't know, it was the fastest solve I've ever seen live. I didn't actually watch him do the 58. It was pretty cool. And yeah, I got my two 119s. Really nice to get that mental barrier out of the way. Oh my god, I was so nervous, even though like that first round I was just so nervous because it's been so long.
8 seconds.
I almost guffed it super hard too, but yeah, it was nice to finally get the sub 120. I got another one in finals after a terrible start, so just a little confidence booster there. I mean, we were cooking in the warm-up booth. Holy crap, like, I was getting like vibes that I was like I did too many solves that day, but like I was getting vibes that like averaging 113 is definitely doable for me, because like when I was on, I was getting such bad parity counts the times I was like really on, but it was just that like speed where like, yeah, it's gonna take a lot more work, and I mean 113, I mean like in like a year, maybe, but like I could see the progression, like I could see how it could be doable, where like, oh, this solve like feels really good, and now like, but not even good. This solve feels like really smooth, and then I'm like, oh, this is a really smooth solve, like, or like this one's actually pretty good, and it's 111 with double parity. Huh, that's pretty good. I was just doing things I was like crazy, like I sat down after the final because I was cooking so hard on my warm up that I was like, maybe I'll just get PB average to 12 real quick right here, because right now it's 115.8, which based on how I was practicing that day seemed like really slow. And then I was doing okay at the start, but I like totally lost it. I was just so tired. And then this is the thing, I totally lost the average to 12. I like completely ruined the end, and it was like 116.5. And I was like, oh my god, this is a disaster. Like, 116.5 is like a disaster average of 12 right now. Like, what is going on? So, obviously, there's still a lot left. I gotta like actually go to a comp and then execute, which is easier said than done. But now it's like actually doable, because I knew before that like it was the same with getting that single, the cursed single. When I got that 112, it was such like an emotional like craziness that attempting to get a good mean at the same time is just like not realistic. Same with getting the 119. The first sub 119 was not going to be a good mean, but now that I got that out of the way, I guess the second one wasn't great either, but I messed up a solve. Like, now there's less. Now it's just like, instead of having like extra mental like craziness going into these averages, now it's just like normal competition nerves and vibes. So we'll get something good soon. I'm feeling, I think a realistic like soon goal is like I think a 117, maybe 116 would be nice. Every kid in the US has a 118 mean, so I'm like, okay, I gotta remind the kids. I gotta remind the kids that like I still got it. I'm like, you guys like Jack and Henry. Okay, yeah. Those guys, they're pretty legit. I have to remind everyone. Okay, 118. So, that's my goal. We go to Texas Comp, 3 rounds, great environment, like perfect schedule for me. So that'll be like a day where, also like nowadays because I'm so busy at majors, like it's not realistic for me to like, be able to focus purely. I just kind of have to at majors now. I just kind of have to roll with however I feel, and however I feel is how I feel. I can't like, I don't have time or bandwidth to like do big resets. So, but like, if I go to this Texas comp, I will be on like mega tryhard mode, which I haven't been on in a hot second. So it's like, it's kind of fun. It's just like, it's fun to like really get in that mode where you're like, okay, this is it. We're gonna freaking actually like, this is the time we're gonna crush. We're gonna get some results. So I think it does sound like fun. So I think, oh my god, ooh, that could have been way worse. I do think I will likely go, but it is like a big trip, so I'm not going to commit to going unless I'm like, feel like I'm ready to get a bunch of best times, so yeah. Yo, what's up, Felix? No, I'm 6x6 we're doing Yao for sure. Like, I'm every single PB except for somehow Mina 3, because our Redux one was like the luckiest thing ever, and I keep getting good Mina 3s with like 5 parodies on Yao. All my PBs are on Yao by like a pretty good margin now. Like, I think my Redux PB like average 12 is like the luckiest thing ever, and my Yao PB average 12 is like fine, but I'd say relatively slow given my current speed, and it's still a second and a half faster. So we're definitely sticking with the Yao, but Redux on 7 for now. I baited myself so hard. Like, I did a couple Yao 7s, and like, because y'all do a bunch of Yao, it's like, oh, I got like a 155. Like, is that fine? What if I did a little more? And I'm like, NAC is in 2.5 months. I'm not learning it. I feel good with where I'm at. I'm not learning anything until NAC, and then I'll see about some 7 Yao. I also am next year I'm gonna learn this thing. I'm gonna learn the inverse flip and do a couple more. I do it more on 6, where I like insert the alternative ways to do flip inserts properly a little better. At least better for me, because I don't do all the fancy ones, because my hands don't work like that. Like, I just have bad fundamentals. But 7, it's just too weird. It's just too hard. Wait, you're doing some Yao on 7? Wait, you're just doing Yao on 5, right? You haven't switched on any of the big cubes, right? I say we're like the last holdouts. Well, actually, no. Like Zimmerman's the new school. Zimmerman's the new school Yower or Reduxer. Oh my god, that kid's got like he's got his. Whew. If there's like a reason I'm like really still like not sure about this Yao on 7 thing, even though I'm seeing especially the new times coming out of like Lim and Nam recently, I'm like, yeah, but like, what if you just like, I'm like, maybe Yao is easier for most people and it makes more sense, but like, what if you are that like edge monster that like, where you can just see your Redux edges, which like back in the day I figured like, it felt like, yeah, Felix was like, you were the one like, oh, just so good at edges, like, but like now like these kids like Zimmerman, I'm like, oh my god, like the speed at which he's pairing his edges and like doing all this fancy stuff, and like I'm like, this is, oh my god, you see, this is why I hate this cube sometimes. I'm like, this is oh my god, what did I do? whatever. Like, this is crazy. How is he so fast? Like, it's just like, it's so fluid. Yeah, on 5 for sure. Average same helm on 6. Still faster. Redux on 7. Yeah. I mean, yeah, for sure. Redux, like, feel more comfortable with Redux and comp for whatever reason. For whatever reason, the method you've been using for 15 years is more comfortable than the one that's brand new. There's no way to explain it. You got that, I'm assuming, I saw you on Millisecond, and you said you got you said you set a goal that seemed fast at the time. It was like 153, average 12 on 7. I'm assuming you got it, which means you're faster than mine. I think my PB right now is 154 from like about a year ago this time. And then like, that was just like, I was just like grinding 6 though. Also, yeah, oh my god. Lim, 126. My thoughts are that Lim needs to give himself more credit, because like, he's like, oh, the solve is so bad. It's like, 126, man. Like, you're just like, you can't, it's like the classic, like, Cuber, like, even someone as amazing as Lim, with a solve as amazing as a 126 best solve ever filmed, he's like, oh, so bad. Like, I could have, like, you always could have done better. There's no such thing as a perfect solve on an event that takes this long. Like, that's just not, it's like, you don't roll, it's like, oh man, I could have, like, I rolled, like, I won the lottery, like, 50 times in a row, but, like, I could have won, like, 52 times in a row, and it's like, what are we talking about? Like, this is crazy. Like, you got a great solve, you gotta be realistic about, like, you can't, like, it can always be better. You could have always gotten your PLL skip on your perfect solve, and, like, getting that PLL skip on your, like, solve where you had perfect splits otherwise, like, that is something that happens, like, once in your life. Like, I can, like, I still remember my, like, best solve, like, quote-unquote best relative to how good I was at the time. Like, there's a distinct, I have, like, one specific one that was, like, it was, practicing at Worlds 2013, where I was, like, yeah, I was, like, in great shape and whatnot, but I, like, basically, like, remembered, it was basically the cope solve that, like, everyone's like, oh, I could have done this, except, like, it all just happened at once, where it was, like, basically my best center split, close to my best edges split, and then a good 3x3 stage all in one, which, like, you're like, oh, it could have happened, and it's like, that never does. And it happened to me once. Ever. In, like, my whole life. So, like, you gotta be happy with just doing a good job. But yeah, crazy stuff from Lim. Very impressive. Like, that's, I mean, the splits on that, like, he was done with centers at, like, a minute, and he had 3 of his cross edges done. It's like, a minute is a good benchmark for Redux centers of, like, wow, you're pretty fast now. Like sub 1 center is, oh, really nice. 153, that was like when I practiced for Worlds. Yeah, 153 is solid. I mean, I was just saying, I don't know if you heard, I was like, your 153.9 average, like, official average, it's pretty good. It's doable if I get, like, if I'm really hitting it officially. We're going to see how doable it is. I'm going to do some solves. It's really up in the air how fast I am. Wait, limit 26. Oh, double parity. But, like, double parity 7x7 style. Oh, what's up, Timothy? Timothy, you've been crushing it. Like, I've been watching... People were... Your 6 results have gone from very good to, like... Oh my god. This kid's, Wait, what's going on? Did I turn? Like, all of a sudden, the 6x6 results are like, oh wow, this is really good. He had, like, an outside shot at the world record. It might be a while before he gets another shot to, like... Oh, it's coming. It's coming. It will be interesting, because now I'm, like... 6 world record is, like, a race. I didn't realize on Jokwon's last solve, like... At that comp last weekend... It worked again. What's going on with the robot? He only needed a... What do they need? He needed a 1... He had a 1 minute and a 108, so he needed, like, another 1... He needed a 104 for world record, like... I mean, I wasn't telling him. He just wanted ASR, which he kind of blew. He, like, had a lot of mistakes in that third solve I was watching. Like, his transition from centers to cross... Or his transition from cross edges to center had, like... He, like, completely misexecuted, which obviously, like, ruined it. Oh, yeah, 6x6, Worlds 27 files. Like, it'll be fun to have, like, that's gonna be Like, it's, oh my god, it's gonna be crazy. Like, everyone's so fast now, and like, everyone's really tight. Like, I mean, probably take with sub 110 to like get top 3. Probably, unless, you never know what's gonna happen in some of these finals. Sometimes they're a little slow, but it's just gonna be crazy. Like, ugh. World's 27. The comp's gonna be so fun. I'm excited to have, I haven't been to a, like, sports arena comp in... Actually, have I been to a sports arena comp? I don't know. Sports arenas are just, like, the venues are so sick. And, like, it's unfortunate that's, like, not as, like, a reasonable of an option in the US, but, like... It's like for, oh wait, of course I have, well, not sports arena, but like an arena style comp. Yeah, Australia Worlds, absolutely freaking great comp. Oh my god, what's going on with these edges? God. Disaster is striking. I almost guffed that, so I almost like completely ruined the solve. Oh my god, that was terrible. Holy crap. Whoa, that's so bad. I was so free. Can I read some comments? I forgot. This is FC Alfu. I just got my, I'm like a little kid. I got influenced. I just got my Noms edition Aoshi V4. So we'll see if it's coming Monday, I think. So we'll see how good it is. I'm sure it's great. I use Aoshi V4 with extra magnets. I prefer watching non-sols that look remotely achievable. Yeah, like Lim is a very unconventional turning style. Like, usually I'd recommend, like, if you want to learn, and for anyone's speed, actually, at this point, because, like, these guys are so fast, like, Nam is probably the most technically sound out of all of the top big cube solvers. I think he's, like, Taman, maybe. I'm sure, actually, Taman on 5, but I haven't seen a 6 over the shoulder, really. But, like, if you want to learn from someone, watch Noms over the shoulder. It's so clean, the turning is appropriate, everything is just, like, correct. He's doing it all correctly. Like, some of the other top solvers have weird habits or stuff where, like, they get away with it or they're used to it, but, like, it might not be the best thing to emulate. Nam, like, if you want someone to copy, his solves are so clean. It's so good. Yeah, Taman, 6 final at Worlds, I could see it. He's just, like, so good at Yao. 6 is currently the most competitive. Yeah, you missed the stream last week where I was like, 6 is the new hotness. Everyone loves 6. Everyone loves 6. Euros 24 is the favorite comp you've been to. Yeah, I heard the in-person experience at Euros 24 was, like, unrivaled. Like, which, I mean, sounds fair. Like, it's just the arena style. Like, I heard it was just, like, absolutely epic. Like, you can't, it's hard to, yeah, it's just, like, hard to compete with, like, events that have that arena, like, awesome magic stuff. What am I doing? I'm gonna just cheat here. I feel like I should... Oh, that's what I'm doing. And then... Yeah, okay. This is totally reasonable. Damn it. Okay, never mind. Don't worry about it. Try Redux Cross? What is that? Ethan chose modded big cubes. Yeah, I used it at Worlds last year, but now that the new stuff is out, new stuff is just so good. Like, it's just so good that a big priority for me now, especially with my, like, just level of availability and time I have to spend making, like, really good hardware, is how reliable is it to replace very quickly. I don't want to have to worry about... I don't want to have to be a hardware gremlin anymore, and so... Like, can I purchase it off the cubicle? Can it arrive and it can be ready to go in, like, a week of use? And that just like right there is a huge factor for me. And so that's why I like the stuff I'm using right now. It's just so easy. It just works. And like I'm not worried about like, oh, what, I only have one perfect cube. What if I like ruin it? I'm like, yeah, I mean I might ruin it. Like my main 6 is kind of dying a little bit. It's definitely on its last legs, but I just pick up a new one. Very easy. And so that's like, because like otherwise we got way too much cube stuff going on. I'm actually like drowning a little bit, but it's fine. All good stuff. And then things are gonna calm down for me here in a bit. I just have a lot of stuff that's like getting started essentially. And then once it gets the amount of like work I have to do for cubing, like week over week, is I'm like pretty confident, totally sustainable. But it's just right now I'm on a little bit of the like upstart setup for some of this, and so it's a bit overwhelming right now. But I just sent out the beta graphics package. Maybe actually I could pull it up. Actually, yeah, if I start getting tired, I'll pull up the graphics package. So that was just like a ton of work. And now that's, like, there's still a little work to do on it. Obviously, it's in beta. I need to test it out some more. But now that was the main thing that was taking just tons of time, was getting the graphics package set up. Now that I'm set with that, I feel good. Okay, hopefully this thing will work this time. Alpha V5, please work. Okay, not even close. What is going on? Oh, it's way too loose. That's why. All right, see you, Felix. Thanks for stopping by. I'll see you. Message me back. Wait. Also, later, tell me what do you average on Yao on 7? Because now I'm curious. Don't give me any idea. Wait, tell me after Knack. I can't get like tempted. I have to switch right beforehand. Oh, also, yeah, Ziyu is so like crazy. Like his solve style is very interesting because like I'm like, how do you get away with this like Yao edges on E? Like it can't be good because it's just like there needs to be like, for something to make sense as being good, there needs to either be a theoretical reason why it's fast or a practical reason why it's fast. And so like Yao on big cubes has a very practical reason of like, like it's easier, the structure and the fluidity and the recognition for a human makes sense, while like, a robot would much rather prefer redux because it can see everything and whatnot. But like the ZU the ZU edge pairing doesn't really make sense from a practical or theoretical standpoint. So I'm like, what is going on? What is this? Oh god. So many turns. 8,000 turns. Okay, that just must have been the least efficient last 2 centers like possible, given the case I had. Oh, I knew the ZV! The ZV! It definitely wasn't a COL and a skip, that's for sure. Is Redux like the meta? Redux has been on 7's the meta. When was the last time Yao had a 7x7 world record? What was that? Was that never? 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 Pretty sure it's never. But it might be coming. 7 world record mean is pretty good. 7 world record single is terrible. Like 133 when max is a 136 mean. Like now, someone could definitely beat the mean with one of the redux or one of the Yao guys could definitely beat the mean, but it'd be hard and they need a really good average. But now, like the single's terrible. Like anyone could get it. Like a handful of people could get. I mean, Lim puts to 126. Now it's a 123 at home. Like ZU plus 2 out of it. Like Max could destroy it too. Like Max, like I think he has like a 125. Like so, 7 singles like totally up for grabs. It's one of the weaker records. I would say out of like the N by Ns. Actually, I'm curious what I'd say the weakest records of the N by Ns are. Because some of them aren't too hot.
12 seconds.
Don't know what I thought of that plan. Don't think it was very good. My centers definitely took a hit because, like, they used to be so strong. I mean, they're not weak. They're still relatively stronger than the rest of my solve, but I think because they, like, always were strong, I, like, didn't take advantage of, like, watching other people until more recently to pick up more, like, center tricks. And now I've been like, ooh, I should turn like that. Ooh, I should hold the cube like that. Which are good things to learn, but would have been nicer to... It's like frustrating for my former self that like I didn't just, learn these things earlier because the information was certainly out there. Although I guess I wasn't like... How long have I really been like trying to actually be a student of the game again, Not that long, so... Come on, dude. Oh my god, come on, dude. Okay, there was some improvement right there. Didn't do a rushed cross. Actually did something with... Okay, well, and then he rushed into U prime 3 before his PLL. Oops. Did Max publicly say he has a 125? No, but like he just told me. Am I crazy for wanting Kieran to get ER for 7 again? Not crazy. I think you might be... No offense, but you might be crazy if you think he's actually going to do it. Seems a little out of reach now. Just with the new kids. Like, I was so bummed. I feel like... I mean, there's like... It's a common... It's not that common, I guess, but like... He had his like world record shot in 6x6 when it was like 116 mean. He missed it by like a hair, and like I think it's like one of those things where like you're like, oh, you'll get another chance. And it's like I think that was it. It was like I remember when the 6x6 world record failed, the final one, the 114-1, and the judge in one of the comments is like, oh, you'll get it next time. You'll have another chance. And I'm like, guys, like the reason it was so rough is like, if you know the meta and what's happening in my career, you're like, that was it. Like, that was it. That was the last shot. I didn't get it. That's it. So, but ER is like, what is it? 140? Is it 44? Who has it? Is it Timon or Timothy? Is Timothy still here? It just seems a little less likely. It's like, I'd love Sebastian to get 4 world record also, but like, I actually don't know. That kid's crazy. He might just like do anything.
12 seconds.
Never doubt Sebastian, I've learned. But what am I doing? Oops, pay attention. I should write my times down. But like, I don't know. It seems some of these just like the new kids have more time to practice, more time to go to competitions, more everything, and so it's like, is it going to happen? Maybe, but every time it just gets a little less likely.
8 seconds.
I mean, I don't think Sebastian's hurting. Current world champ. What a baller. It's my favorite final. Oh my god, it was so sick. What am I doing here? Ooh, that worked out okay-ish. I was doing some 7 yesterday. I was like, why do I feel so bad? And it's like, maybe I just need to do a session to get my mind back on 7. And, yeah, it feels like that's the case, because holy crap, I feel so much better today. Oh my god, except when I do dumb stuff like that. Yikes. Oh. Terrible 57? Okay. Also, what is going on with my robot? Like, did I not? It feels like something's off. It's like not working. Is it not? I don't know what's happening. Come on, 144, 247, 147. Yeah, that's like 44 and 47 are like really different. I forgot you were like twice as old as Yihang. I'm like 3 times as old as Yihang. I'm about to turn 32. Yihang's 12. I mastered the tech of not looking at the time, now looking for it. Freaking Dokwan. Oh my god, freaking Dokwan. I mean, just sitting there at that comp last week, he was like, oh my god, I looked at the timer again. Looked at the time. I won't do it in comp. I'm not gonna do it in comp. I made him turn off his screen on the timer. Okay, I don't know what's going on with my robot. It's not seeming to working, so we'll just do some normal. So funny. Yo, what's up, Keaton? Everyone's here today. I guess streaming now is the right time to be doing it. We're gonna miss you at NAC, Keaton. I have to pick who's gonna do. Actually, yeah, that's a big one. I had to pick who's gonna do finals. What the? Oh, right there. Come on, Kevin. Come on. Should have looked first. Got bailed out, but didn't earn it. This is not it. Okay, we're gonna restart because I want to do a good session. Am I dual neutral? No, just white. GAN 5 or MoU 5? Ah, the MoU. They're both good. The GAN just a little big. Holy unk, indeed. What do you think about the Alfu Worm versus V5? The V5 is way better. Wait, V5? Or this thing? Oh, yeah. V5 is way too small, but it's better, so I use it. Whatever. I hate it, though. I hate it, but it is the best option. I hate it, but it's the best option. Versus, like, the 6x6, the V4, the Aoshi V4. Oh, that thing's so nice. I love the Aoshi V4. But, no, yeah, I have, the V5 is like, I hate it, but I use it type of thing. I only do 6 because it has the best hardware. Seriously, the 6 hardware is so good. I mean, I think it's like part of the resurgence, or like the surgence of like, everyone's like, wait, this event's like really fun. Hardware's so good. Like, also now it like doesn't take as long when you're really, like, times have come down where it's like, I mean, just over a minute is like, not that long anymore. That was not a good use. What the hell, man? What am I doing? It's okay. Okay, gotta look. Actually look at what I'm doing. Kind of important, I would say. Jesus. Ah. Oh. I thought that for a second, I was like, wait, is this gonna last layer skip? I'm just terrible. May 12th, happy birthday stream? Oh, thanks. Maybe, probably not. I'll be just back from that Texas comp, most likely. Isn't the Maylong 7 good? Yeah, I mean, like, it was pretty good, but, like, it's not as good. Like, this thing is the best. It's just too small, and it's really annoying. But maybe Timothy likes it.
8 seconds.
I don't know. It's just, like, so small. Okay, we're gonna focus now. I do want to figure out, like, how good I am at 7 right now, if I'm, like, locked in.
actually felt kind of weird, but okay, there we go. Proper solve, 52. That's what it should feel like. My last four were kind of scuffed there, that's for sure. Why is bro going to Temple? Because you look at the schedule. Well, I'm an old man, so basically I can't compete. Well, now I'm so busy at majors doing other stuff. I'm not going to like focus on getting good results there. Also, I don't want to focus on getting good times at majors. I just want to place well. So, like, I need a comp to go to. I'm in great shape. I feel really good. I feel strong. Like, I'm ready to get some good times. I just need a comp to go to that's a good schedule. I'll feel comfortable at is like very chill. I need to spend a lot of times at my bigger locals, like doing other stuff. And so like Temple comp seems like a good time just to go to. Really try hard. I'm in great shape. I won't need any excuses. Schedule's great. Timing's great. I'll go get some good results, hopefully, and then yeah, that's the plan at least. We'll see. This is weird.
8 seconds.
This is, oh shoot, that's, oh, okay. Well, this is not quite scrambled,
12 seconds.
but we're gonna go with it anyways. Oops. If I hand scrambled in a second. All right. Good sign. Normal solves, 52. We love it. We love it. Yo, what's up? At Southeast Champs, congrats. 12th in OH. Nice, nice. Yeah, first regional for US, I think, is right now. Can we all run it back and use the Haze 7? With a great cube. Last time I saw you live was I broke 2 minutes on 7. Man, that was a long time. That was 8 years ago now. It's crazy. What do you think about doing first 4 edges doing yellow only and Yao enter centers and cross? Yeah, I mean, it's easier to see, but like, I mean, Dokkan was saying he usually does it also, but like, it's too restrictive to always do. See what you see, but like, you gotta be at least relatively color neutral, because if you force yourself to do only yellow, you're gonna be missing a lot, and it's really not that hard to see other stuff when there's nothing on the D layer is already solved.
Eight seconds. 12 seconds.
Oh, Kevin, what the?
That was terrible. Nice. How does one practice from 215 to sub 2? Ooh. I don't know. For that speed, I just did a bunch of solves, but gotta be deliberate. Lim Hung got 126 using Yao. Can we say that Yao is better than redux? I mean, like, I love using one data point to extrapolate decisions about entire methods. Nam got 123 on Yao, actually, so. Redux now seems pretty untapped in the sense that Max is very good at it, but also he's notoriously kind of simple in his solutions, and I think it's just harder. I think it might be a wash on 7, or at least actually it might be a wash on 6, and then 7 Redux. Redux might be better in theory for humans on 7, but in practice, yeah, for most people at least Yao is better. But I don't know. We gotta see. We gotta see what develops.
8 seconds.
I hate how I did that. I hate how I did that. What am I doing?
Yeah, that's pretty rough. Using one data point to make generalizations for not becoming quants anymore. Yo, what's up, Buzzerb? Nice last 2. What did I get on last 2? Was like free completely, right? What's up, Arhan? How's your comp going? Let's check. You did the you messaged while I know you're at a comp. I wish I was there. Couldn't make it. What? Okay, there we go. Are you like competing? Wait, no, you're not. Oh, you didn't go to Big Cubes? Oh, never mind. Omar. 113, 116, 117? Ah, it's not very good. Come on. I was hoping better.
Omar's my pick for Superstar Breakout at NAC, so, I mean, less Breakout, more just, like, actually win something or,
8 seconds.
He hasn't really put himself on the map at big comps yet.
12 seconds.
was a terrible selection. Select first. Come on.
So here's like a theoretical thing that shows up in my solving a lot. Theoretically, when I get to the end and I want F2L, like after cross is done on Redux, it should be exactly the same. Yeah, on Redux, basically. I'm maybe a little bit different with the... But, like, in theory, almost indistinguishable, especially with someone who's terrible at theoretically, like I am. But my F2L plus last layer on Yao is usually much smoother and quicker because, like, of the cadence at which I'm coming out of the solve in my mental state, even though theoretically it should be the same. So there's, like, an example of in theory versus practice. This is the V5 normal. Omar beating Max at NAC? Well, he's going to need to do a lot better than 154, 151. Max is going to be 140, like, 2 at worst. I believe in Omar, but knocking off Max is, like, it's one of those things when people are like, oh, he's going to get world record, he's going to get world record, he's going to beat Max, like, yeah, then people are good, and I'll be like, you're definitely going to do that, but, like, I don't give credit. No one gets credit for being able to do something like beat Max or get world record until they do it. So, like, we'll talk about giving someone props for beating Max when they beat Max, because that is a different level of accomplishment. That kid is good.
12 seconds.
What? Oh. It's okay. What? Oh my god, oh my god. It's okay.
That time, oh wow, what a great save in that solve. I messed up like so many times. Also, that time I specifically was like, pretend it's a Yao solve on the end, and then my theoretical stage was so smooth. Look at that. PB on 7, 140. When I got it, it was crazy. It was like 2 years ago. It was so good for like, relative to how good I was at the time, it was like a completely unrealistic, crazy solve. Like, it was probably one of like my best solves ever too. Like, it was so good. It's still PB. I'm like, when I got it, my second best solve was like 146. Now I have a ton of low 140s. Sub 140 probably is coming. I just need to practice a lot more 7, but they'll happen at some point. But I'm probably fast enough now to where like it's a realistic thing. Like 50, 48, 50 is 138. So it'll happen at some point. But it would be
It's the 140 I got was crazy. It was such a like. Sometimes your PB single is like you get those crazy solves, and you're like, how am I ever gonna beat
8
this?
seconds.
That was one of them for sure.
12 seconds.
That was embarrassing.
You guys watch me, oh, that was a little slow. You guys watch me stare at that piece for like a full second and then put it in backwards? Unskilled player alert, that's for sure. Now that Drew Brads is back, is the comp reunion happening? I mean, Drew and I didn't like hang out that much. We did the fun Nations Cup, first round Nations Cup in Paris together, but like, we weren't like that overlapping. If he comes to, is he coming to NAC? My capability to get out to comps in the Midwest is less, and I mean he's a father now and stuff, so I don't think he's very active. Lim Hung is most underrated big cuber. It's definitely up there. Yeah, like Dokwon and Lim are both under the radar. Lim is like the class of big cuber that's like in that range, but like hasn't gotten any major achievements is definitely. There's just like a lot of. What am I doing? Oh my god, Kevin. What? At least I kind of didn't. At least I didn't throw it away at the end, but that was terrible. No, yeah, Lim is definitely underrated. He's like really strong. I think he's also in that class of like needs there's like a lot of people, and there's a lot of people in this, like, there's a lot of people in this subset and a lot of different events where it's like really strong cuber, like really, really strong. I'm not talking about the kids who are ranked like 20 to 50 that like, or even like 30 to 60, 70, where like, you know, they're pretty good and like they have a lot of mental issues and like they'd like to be in that top range, they're not. I'm talking about the guys who are like actually legit, really top best in the world, but are just slightly held back by not quite hitting it in comp. Because like the margins are so small at this level that like being a little bit better at competing in comp is like such a huge difference. And like watching like Lim's videos and what he posts and stuff, like I kind of get that vibe where like I think like a lot of people, the at-home speed is no longer the issue. It's like we need to work on like putting it up, like putting the results up when it matters. Which, I mean, is the hard part of everything. So, you know. Everyone struggles with that, except for Taman somehow. Jesus Christ, Kevin. Jesus. Okay, whew. Calm down. Dude, come on, me. What am I doing? Okay, gotta look. You gotta look for what you're doing. Okay, this is a... Wow, okay. Jesus Christ. Dokwan, I did the thing that you did, except I did it way worse. I paired 5 edges. Just... Oh my god, what... What the... Okay, well, this is trash. Alright, oh well. I haven't seen you since 2015. Wow, that's a lot. That's like Sao Paulo era. That was a fun comp. Although it was fun. It was fun. It was less stressful, I guess. But it was an interesting one, but it was fun. It was a long time ago. It was a different era, different time, that's for sure. Alright, 218. Alright, let's finish out this average of 12 at least. I haven't gotten a good average of 12. Sorry. I've gotten a good, okay average of 12 in ages. This one's on pace for 57, I think. Right. Okay.
8 seconds.
Oh, what the hell? Oh my god, what happened to me? And I have a splits for that? That was awful. Oh, do you see Max Park PR2 137 79? That's pretty good. Where's he at? What comp is he at? Curious what his results were. Do you think Max has a chance of putting his world record single even lower? Yeah, it's total garbage right now. Like you just said, he has 2 means under 138 and a 133 single. Yeah, or will Lim Hung take it? I mean, there's a Ziyu could take it, Nam could take it, Lim could take it. Those are the realistic ones, and Max could obviously beat it. Okay, oh my god, what happened to my brain? I wanted to get some good solving in. Count it. Oh my god, what is that, toast? What did I do on last 2? I screwed that up like really bad or something. Alright, see you, Anthony. Yeah, does anyone know what comp Max is at? I'm curious. Let's see the results. Which Tuesday tip video? Oh man. I mean, honestly, those Tuesday tip videos are so old, but struggling with centers and free slides look ahead. UCSD. Alright. What did Kate get? 58, not bad. 21, 20, 38, 38, 137. Yeah, look at this. Let me tell you something. 144, 135, 0, 134, 5. That doesn't tell you something.
Median 135.0. Kids got there's more in the tank. You just need to put it together. But whether or not you will, also TBD. Max is
8 seconds.
it depends if Max really wants it.
That felt normal. That makes sense. Yeah, I'd love to see Max get like an actually baller 7 record. Like, honestly, I think like low 30, like 34. 34 is just like. I think 34 is doable for like. How close is this? Oh, not even close to go. I don't think there's really any like major roadblocks for him. I think he can just like, I don't know. I think he can just do it. But Max is like, it's like in that zone where, what are his priorities? Like obviously, like the like he's over the peak. Does he care about like really finishing with like really quality times for him? Yes or no? Oh, is that 158.0 average 12? That's so bad. All right, I'll just keep going for some. Let's see if we can get some good stuff, you know?
8 seconds.
Oh my god, Kevin. Kevin, what was... Oh my god. It's okay.
Okay. That's what we want. Huge mistake, 152. Yayo. I think a max will have a time like 129. Yeah. Like if a good average for max, I think is like 130. Like you just get 129 and then get 2 normal solves. But it's like you're gonna have him, needs to compete more. I don't think he competes as much as he has been. Like let's look at his schedule for this year. Let's see, this year. Okay, it's been 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 comps. Not bad. He's only been at 3. He's only had 3 rounds of 7x7 this year. Like, I mean, that's like not a lot. And the rounds were 145, 141, 137. Oh, world record's 136. It's a little slower than I thought. It's doable by people, but you know, Max is still obviously the best at 7. 6 is now. I think he's still the best. He's got the record and like the best results, but it's coming. 6 is getting interesting, which I love to see. I love some high quality 6x6. You know it. I don't think anyone loves less high quality 6x6 more than me. Order. Oh my god, Kevin, what the hell? I feel like I really... Actually, I'm gonna take a look at that one. Oh, I don't have the replay buffer on. That's fine. I'll look at it later. That one just felt like really... Felt really, I was doing good. I was pausing to look at I had really easy edges, and I was pausing to look for them, and then like, I don't know, just like kind of, and then at the end I was like, it kind of started fading. I just like lost it kind of. It's hard to explain. Sometimes I'm just grooving, and then I just lose it a little bit. That one I definitely just lost it a little bit. Timofey's trying to take Max's 6 speed. Oh yeah, Timofey seems like the most likely given the focus, the number of comps, the potential. But also, Lin could do it, Nam could do it, Tamon could do it, Dokwan could do it. Like, 6 is hot. Everyone loves 6x6 now. Everyone finally woke up and was like, oh, maybe 6x6 has been the best event all along.
8 seconds.
And I'm like, yeah. Oh, everyone knew that. What are we talking about?
12 seconds.
Alright, let's see how this cube handles. Yeah, it's a bit early to... What the hell? I thought oh.
this is... Okay, I'm not gonna... I think this cube doesn't handle as well with a piece out is a problem. It like definitely doesn't. Oh, what? How do you do DNF? Whatever. That work on my stream? I wonder what it shows up as. Oh yeah, it works. All right, let's see where we're rolling out because that Mina 3 was a 151. Okay, let's keep going because we're feeling good. Got some time. Yo, Heartland Champs 2018. You missed it. Oh, that was so fun. And the limit for 8? Oh, I have no idea on 8. I've not done an 8x8 solve in a hot sec. Okay, we're going for this. Look at that. That's okay. Average of 5, 155. Alright, let's see if we can keep going. Let's see what we get here. Let's see what we get. This is like my first real practice on session 7 on... Yeah. This is my first real 7 session in... Loft. Like since like at least All-Stars. I'm just a 6x6 junkie. I also need to get used to Yao. Let's see if we can get a 56 average at 12 here. I think that'd be reasonable. Oh yeah, I went for that crazy start. In the last
8 seconds.
It's pretty ambitious. What should I do here? Let's go safe.
Okay. Sloppy 155s is indicative of what we are going for. Do you think at NAC there could be a chance of some continental records or world records? Yeah, I mean, Max is there, so... Max, like, the continental record holders are all there, so it's definitely doable. As cubing gets more mature, people practice more, people go to more comps, people are faster in general, records will be less and less likely, which I think is a very good thing. I mean, like, we were all at Worlds. No one was like, wow, there are so few world records, this comp is lame. Like, everyone's like, this comp is crazy. And then when the world record does happen, it becomes more special, and then you have those insane moments like, come on. World records at NAC, put the over under at like 0.5. Like, it's gonna be tough. Who's there that has world record chance? Samir? Max? Alright, like, also just a harder environment to compete in usually, so you never know. We'll see. Alright.
Eight seconds. 12 seconds.
Yikes. Do I have any career tips? Sorry. I don't really do career tips. I'm not a good person to ask anyways. I'm pretty situated in my current spot. And I haven't really been testing the market. I don't really have any plans to either. Okay, I'm rolling a 2, a 2, a 218, a 204. Okay, 5 more. And then 52, 52, 47, DNF, 2 minutes. 5 more. 5 more. Let's see what we got here. Right. Oops.
Eight seconds.
Okay.
12 seconds.
That was a weird solve. I don't even know what to say. Just kind of weird. Whole thing seemed weird. But, that's fine. We just want to get... Now I'm just trying to get, you know, all 56, AO12 or something. Oh yeah, we're rolling out 2 204s here. Actually, I'm still only at 59 right now. We'll see what we can get. Output V5. What do you think makes the difference to come sub 2 on 6? I mean, sub 2 on 6 is definitely just like a practice game. There's not much you need to know. Just like, look, just like, you know your fundamentals, it's plenty. You don't really need a lot of focus until you get a little faster, but fundamentals, be deliberate with what you're doing. Fundamentals, fundamentals, fundamentals. Look for your pieces. Don't panic. Hmm.
8 seconds.
This is weird. Oh.
12 seconds.
Keep taking too much inspection time, but that's fine. Oh. This is so weird. trying to turn too fast. I thought that was slower too. There's a lot of execution mistakes there at the end coming down. Is there a chance of me getting the 7 world record single and average back? No. Like, 0. Aggressive, negative. My best single is 140. World record is 133. I don't think I'm going to get a 7-second lifetime PR in the final, or in any round. No, sorry. The days of world records are over for me. It's okay. Everything ends.
Eight seconds.
Oh my god, what the... Yeah. What am I at? 58 still. Oh no. Rolling out 2 bad solves. Okay. I don't know if the 56 is coming, but... Lickner's coming to NAC. He just posted. Originally he wasn't, but he said he's coming now, so... I mean, the session's not terrible. When I'm on, I was getting low 150s, but alright. Let's lock in for this last bit here. Oops.
Eight seconds.
Guys, one cool trick. One cool trick to get your times faster. First, actually focus, turn correctly. And then second, get really lucky at the end. Just get, like, super lucky at the end. That's the key. Just get, like, really lucky. Check the splits. Oh, we were cooking. 50. Oh, wasn't even that good at the... Oh my god, my edges actually weren't even that good. My first 8 must have been terrible, because I got so lucky at the end there. 123. So, 21 to end out is very fast for me. Yeah, wow. Just a good first 8 would have put actually crazy... Could have put that PBC... I mean, probably just 5 seconds faster, yeah. Would cope. I mean, pretty super lucky last 4. We like a 144, though. Nothing wrong with that. Alright, now we can get 156. That helps. Counting a... Oh, we didn't even count. Because the way I do my averages, but... Alright. We're only at 59 here. Ready.
Eight seconds.
Can I do this execution? It's so easy,
seconds.
but it's so hard. Hey, look, I did it. God dang it. Oh, screwed up the end. I knew it was really good. What does that mean? Alright, we got a big last solve coming up. Look at that. That also, again, the strategy worked out. You solve pretty well, and then you get really lucky on your last 4. That's all you gotta do. Just do it every time. Last 4 were pretty easy, but I think this one is a better, similar quality solve. I just didn't get as lucky, I think. Where's centers here? Centers are like, I just like finally got, oh my god. 56 centers? Ooh! Crazy back half there. Wow. Oh. On 53? Actually, it's pretty good, pretty good. Not as crazy. Wait, no. Yeah, 53. Let's see, what did I hit last 4 on? 130. Oh, wow, wow. Okay, another crazy. So 24 instead of 30. Yeah. Another sub 20, and I got kind of nervous. I screwed up the other stage there. Last 4 were so easy on that one. And then, oof, God, guffed the end. All right, here we go. PB average Amina 3 on the table. PB is like 148, I think. Oh yeah, what's up, Emmanuel? Centers are like 56. Yeah, the back half, that was some actual quality back half. A very rare sight for me.
Like, me getting a sub 150 almost always me. Okay, here we go. PB Mina 3 is 148. Nobody look. Ready. A little scuffed on the little...
8 seconds. 12 seconds.
Wow, ending was clean. The last that 3x3 stage after cross was so clean. Yeah, what's up, Dylan? How's it going? Yeah, 150 Mina 3. Obviously, can't be mad about that. The redux, I really like. This is my first. Oh, what's up, Brendan? Brendan, I'm coming for you on that 6x6 mean. There's like five of you guys, all with 118s, and I'm like, no, I can't be. I gotta jump you guys. Old man's gotta stay on top of the middling group of the psych sheet. Yeah, what's that, 150? Honestly, today's my first real session on 7 since, like, a real session on 7 since All-Stars. I've been grinding so much EOS 6. Yeah, I'm happy with this. 55, average of 12. Yeah, I mean, like, this is a great spot. Okay, I'm gonna have to roll out some crazy stuff. This is indicative of where I want to be. Yeah, I'll probably go to the Temple comp. I just want to, if I go to the Temple comp, I just need to feel like it doesn't need to happen. I just need to feel like I'm capable of getting PB, PR, and everything. So with this, I feel like it's doable. 7 PR is a little old now, too. What? Oh my God. Oh, another amazing 3-3 stage. Well, for me. Ooh, it's pretty good average of 5. Oh, one more. Alright, now this is really indicative of where I'd like to be. That 3-3 stage is crazy. What was it, like 5? No skill involved either, just pure luck. Yeah, what was that? I didn't even execute it well. It was just totally free. That's funny. Great 3-3 stage. This is inspiring. All right, yeah, Brendan, it's on. I might come to Westerns. I'm still TBD. It didn't fill up until like 11:30 p.m. last night, so I didn't feel guilty about not canceling my reg if I wasn't sure. Because, like, if you didn't register by 11:30 p.m. the night it closed, I don't feel too bad about taking a spot and maybe going. Be a fun one, though. I'd like to go. 370 people is a lot for a non-national. All right, this is going pretty well. See what this average of 5. Let's go. Come on. All right, don't think about it. But PBA 05's on the table too. Although probably not, because I need to get a good one. Because I think my PBA 05 is 148 as well.
8 seconds. 12 seconds.
All right. Oh my God, Kevin, what the hell?
What is going on? All right. Oh, whoops, this is not supposed to be a penalty. How did that happen? What is going on? Okay, we're definitely keeping going here. What is happening? What is going on? 150 average of 5 today? I mean, that's great, but I wouldn't have expected it for a couple more sessions at least. Wow. All right. All right. That one felt good too, but not in a way that like it felt like it was really, really fast. It just felt smooth. Oh, Dylan, Western drew last comp in Cali. Oh yeah, I heard you mention that. I think on Millisecond. Yeah, I'll see. I need to figure out my schedule. Because there's a balance of comps I want to go to just like. Well, I want to go to the Texas one because I want to like get some freaking results. But then I would like, it's like, I'd like to go to all these comps and hang out and do stuff and do the head-to-head stuff and stream and talk with people about other projects going on. But like, I'm just like a human and I like being at home and I get tired and I want to feel good, especially because I don't want to go into NAC week being tired. So we'll see what I can do. Everything's kind of tentative. I'm fine just like, be like, oh, I feel great. I'm going to go for it. Ugh. Brendan, I'll be in shape for Westerns. All right.
You got to study for APs. Yeah. Luckily, you got a couple months after, or a month after school's out to grind for, be ready for an NAC. I'll be at Southerns though anyways. Oh yeah, I'm thinking about Southerns too. Southerns and Westerns. I'm signed up for Great Lakes, but there's a connection there, and so I probably won't go. That was more because Clicky's streaming, and I wanted to see what be there, but probably not. I'll just make sure the graphics work, because now I finished. So much stuff going on. And I'm in the middle of this, like, actually really good average. Alright, let's keep going. This is good. This is a really good session now, because I'm, like, chilling, and then taking the appropriate breaks, you know? And then,
8 seconds.
Because you gotta take your breaks, you want to get a good
12
session,
seconds.
you know? Oh no. Oh no. It's okay. God damn it. Okay, well. Oh no, this is. Oh my god. Well, we're gonna need one of the quintessential Kevin Hayes edge saves, which, you know, comes around once in a blue moon. It's not impossible, though. What? I thought I... Yeah, just fully sold that. That's okay. I'm gonna keep going, of course. Oh my god, that was to replace the DNF. Jesus. Okay, next 3, 2, 0. I mean, right now I'm sitting at... I should do 6 more, because the last 6 are... Yeah, I'll do 6 more. The last 6 are 44, 49, 58, 50, 51, 210. So I'm still on pace for a freaking amazing average. I just need to get... Like, my average of 5 right now is 153. Alright, 2 more minute 3s, and then we're going to call it, because I need to go. The self-talk during the solves is probably me. Yeah, not a... I wouldn't recommend... I need to wash my hands. They're kind of sweaty. I wouldn't recommend it for real solves. Although, when a solve starts too fast, like in the sense that I'm turning too fast and I'm rushing, I will, like, audibly tell myself to breathe or, like, relax, which probably distracts me, like, a couple tenths, but then saves, like, 3 seconds in the back half, so I like doing that. The perseverance during the solve, I mean, normally, that one doesn't count, because, like, getting a 210 is just, like, I fully sold it, like... What I will have, when I'm really, my mental's on, I'll start bad and I'll still get like a 158 there. Or on 6, I'll still end up with a 19. It's like, that you gotta, because like 3 seconds at the start, it's a 7x7 solve. Like I just got a 150. I could have paused for 3 seconds and gotten a 153, which is still a good time. So like, you had so much time to The biggest problem in big cubes is you let a 1 second mistake or a 2 second mistake affect your mental, and it turns into like an 8 second mistake, and that's what gets you. Not the 2 second mistake isn't actually a problem. But yeah, it's a big thing to keep going to rough starts. Maybe we'll actually show you for real. Yeah, what's up, Graham?
Hmm. 8 seconds.
Okay.
12 seconds.
Yeah, that was pretty rough. Alright, well, those are my 2 bad solves to the average. For average, it's 12. I switched it to delete 2 on either end. Alright, see if we can get back this. Ugh. I skill transferred from 6. Yeah, that's fair. 138.6 and 308.7. A little unbalanced. Alright. Yeah, I can tell I'm getting tired, but also I'm like... I'm sitting on a 56 AO12 with like a bunch of garbage I'm about to roll out, so it's like... I should probably finish up. Although, not as much. Alright, come on, let's get a good one. Let's get a good one here. Right. Oh, it didn't even start inspection. Sometimes my timer does that.
It's over. Alright. Yeah, it's actually pretty over. I'm really, it's like, it's unfortunate that I didn't roll a good one, but like, it was a great, first real session back is awesome. Like, it's because you're not really looking for that consistent speed, you're trying to get it back, and like, 44, 49, 58, 50, 51 indicates like, yeah, a couple more sessions will be, a couple more sessions, I'll be freaking hitting it. Let's do one. Let's just do this one. Just do another slow one or casual one. If this one goes poorly, we'll probably switch. You gotta look at what you're doing. Yeah, alright, that's enough. We're gonna switch, we're gonna do 10 to 6. Should we do 6 or should we do 5? No. We're off 6. We got our 119 finally. We're gonna do a little 5 just to, keep it fresh. Maybe the robot will work for 5. Let's try it out. It was really not... The robot was really pissed off at my 7x7. 110, 120, 120. Wait. I still swim. Yeah, actually, I did a meet recently. I swam twice in the last year. Once was at a swim meet. It didn't go too bad. I basically only did the 50 breast. I went 28-1, which, for swimming twice in a year, I was pretty happy with that. Nothing wrong. I was happy. Yeah, 28-1. So, my best time ever PR was 58.5 for the 100. 211 for the 200. I split a 25 on a relay once. 25. Oh, and then freestyle I went what did I go? I only ever had good relay splits. I never, freestyle was never, individual wasn't very good. I split 47.9 and 21.3. 21.2. Yeah, that's right. Alright, let's see if the robot works. Yeah, it works. I think it's just a 7x7. Something's off with it.
Or every time for big cubes, have no mental, and then wake up at PLL realizing the solve is almost over. Oh no! Adrenaline carries you for 6x6. I can see that. I can see that. When I practice bigs, I watch YouTube videos. Makes me slightly less concentrated. I get better results than my average at home. I mean, it's okay. I think that's not a bad... I don't know. I hesitate to commit to a strategy like that because I think you are going to end up losing a little bit of your analysis ability. Like, doing some salt... Like, if you only practice like that, you're just, like, fully mindless practice the entire time, which, like, has some value in terms of, like, just, like, hammering home, like, your basics and whatnot if you already are doing... Like, if you already know them, but... I hesitate to, like, because I was a big, like, YouTube watch video cuber, and I, like, almost completely stopped doing that now. Like, even the stream, you notice, like, well, even on the stream, you notice I'm quiet when I compete, and I have no music on. I think it's, I would just be wary of always kind of having brainless practice going. 110, 120, 125, classic. No, am I still here? Dokkan, it's only been like a couple hours. 2 hours. I'm doing 5. Did you miss it? I got a good 7x7 average. I got a 150 average of 5. And then I was tired. But for our first real session in many months, we are very happy to get... It's nice to get a good solves like Lily first session. Especially because I want to go to this comp soon. 505 PR is also, like, completely free right now. Oh my god, I'm so bad at executing that. Like, case in point, like, 48-7, which is obviously terrible, but, like, not even that. I can count that. The first half of the solve I was asleep for. When are we allowing music during solves, bro? When are we allowing my own live stream during comps? Yeah, Dylan, I'm not gonna lie. Allowing music during solves not on the priority list of things I want to get done for you guys. It's not even on the list. I'm sorry. There are a lot of much higher priority items, anyways. Dang it. Thought that might be it. I still haven't gotten a legit 39 in my whole life. I almost got one at that Boston comp. 40.8. Although I think even if I nailed the PLL, it still would have been like a low 40. I have like a couple on phone timer. One that wasn't really scrambled properly. It's like, I just need to do a session. Like, it's totally realistic. I just get one right now. Which is kind of funny. But now I'm like, if I don't practice 5, I can just maybe pop one out at officially, which would be kind of fun. Like, the fact that I almost got
12 seconds.
PBPR is a little crazy. Yeah, what is this? Oh my god. Absolutely disgusting solve. Absolutely garbage. Okay, yeah, I mean 5-5 is like, I'm actually faster than I thought I was. I haven't done a 5 session in also a while, since I've like dropped like a lot of time on 6 and a nice garbage 44. Okay. Do I ever practice in a worse queue so my main feels better? No. I don't think that's a good idea. You haven't gone to a comp yet? Oh, they're very fun. You gotta, don't worry about how fast you are. Just show up, hang out, have a good time. Everyone's really chill. Highly recommend. What if I just listened to my iPod during solves, it wouldn't ban me? I mean, it's like not an attempted cheat. You just get like, I guess if you kept doing it, just get banned. You gotta solve. I mean, yeah, my general policy is in no relation to anything else. It doesn't matter if you're a top solver. It doesn't matter what your intentions are. It is your responsibility to follow the rules, especially the ones that are related to competitive integrity, not regular integrity. The competitive integrity. And comp sims waiting in between solves with music, then I don't having nothing in. I got so nervous in comp sims waiting in between solves with music because then I started thinking. With music, you start thinking. That's interesting. I would think the opposite. Any idea? 1 second. Oh.
Eight seconds. 12 seconds.
But what? I did it right. Look at that. Oh, that was I felt faster. Oh, well, maybe I suck. Any idea if WMCT's open head-to-head to be alternating? Actually, I haven't. This is one I'm not, because I don't have as strong of an opinion on it. I haven't researched this as much. I mean, we're in a testing phase, so everything's kind of, it's a testing phase. We're talking about stuff. This one I can't. I don't have too much. I don't have that much info on this, but I also don't know. But also, it's not. This one's interesting because I usually have strong opinions on most of the competitive stuff because I've been thinking about this stuff for forever. But the alternating simultaneous thing, I'm not. I think for sure all the cubers like alternating. I'm curious. Well, like, here's the other thing. This is like a universal thing that you guys have talked about already, but here I'll reference it real quick. I'll try to get this solved.
8 seconds.
That was actually decent. Decent execution on that new style of like center building. First center building. Oops. What? Oh my god, it's right there. Uh-oh. In general, time-based sports either run in one of two ways, and I don't think this is an accident. Either one, a la swimming and track, you react to the starter. So the starter fires the gun, or the starter hits the beeper, and the time starts. And then you can. You don't need to. No, I don't think there's a rule saying you got to leave immediately. But the timer starts, and you got to go. And then in that case, everyone goes at the same time. Or alternatively, you start the timer yourself in the sense that, like, say, 40-yard dash at the combine. I think other sports maybe, or actually sometimes it's both. But the timer starts. If you start the timer yourself, you're usually going one at a time, and so it is unconventional to be doing a mix where you start the timer yourself and you're supposed to go at the same
8
time.
seconds.
Like it doesn't quite like. It is an interesting thing because we want to be for like a huge goal. Obviously, is synonymity with standard results. So you can start your own timer, but because obviously okay. Like, if you react to the gun, you obviously are slower because reaction time is part of the event then, which reaction time is usually like probably like 0.2. In terms of like how much it adds, how long can it take, if you hear a noise, how long, and your hands are on the timer, how long would it take you to start the timer? Probably 0.2, maybe 0.3, I don't know. You gotta learn by doing 13 to 14 edges tech. Practice on a timer that runs 5% slower so you pull up to comment and think you're cooking. Low-key tech. Honestly, it's pretty funny. I think they're like what you're on, like you're adjacent, like it's a joke, but you're adjacent to the right answer. Where like people just need to have realistic expectations about your competition results. People do like 8,000 saws at home and expect you can just pull up and be like, it's exactly the same. I'm gonna get like the exact same time, and like that's ridiculous. Yeah, I was like, I got so greedy. I was on such a good pace. Now, like, because the sub 40 is so overdue, every time I'm on a medium pace, I'm like, this could be it. I got my best solve. I got a redux of 31. And I got a 41, which is pretty poor. Darts and bowling. Wait, what is that in response to? I was talking about time-based competitions. I will say a lot of the comparisons people make in general when they're talking about cubing, I think you got to be aware. This is less about head-to-head stuff and more in general that like cubing needs to be. You got to be careful comparing cubing to sports that are head-to-head based in general, because a big difference is that in sports like tennis or football or volleyball, like there is no way to know how good you are without an opponent. There is no universal measure of skill. You can't look at someone and be like, they are 10 points good. Cubing there is. There's a universal time. And so it becomes different when you want to like numbers to relate, like for instance, to say how good you are is like a lot of head-to-head sports have like ELO system because they're trying to put a number on something that's intangible. While cubing, it already exists. I am X seconds fast. And so that's when, like, I think is a lot of differences. Like, looking towards more sports, such as, like, swimming and track, are more relevant because of the way that
12 seconds.
They're a bit time-based. Oh, my God. Ugh. Alright, I guess my robot works, I just can't do 7x7 for whatever reason. I'll have to recalibrate. Are there any L2E outs for 7, or do I just do 2 L2E outs? There's some fancy cases, but I actually don't know them all. I should probably learn those. After my first H2H live, head-to-head live, I've never been more alternating filled. Yeah, I was watching the Davis one. Also, I think the announcer was a little off the cadence, which made it harder to start on time, because I was like, it seemed a little strange. It's head-to-head just with a time component as the end goal or score. Yeah, for standard head-to-head, like that comparison, it's fine. I guess I was more talking about just, you just gotta be a little, it's similar, but like, whenever someone makes a comparison to a sport that is intangible in terms of how good you are without an opponent, always take it with a little bit of like, it is different. But no, I think I like the head-to-head format for sure. I think it's a better way to be exciting. Absolutely. For sure. I feel called out. Wait, for what? Told myself I wouldn't do solid state as comp tomorrow. I've been cooking, but alas, we're AO 200D. 18, 19 centers, that last one, the good one? Ah, that's crazy. 18 style made you tweak that. Athletics has an abstracted ranking system too. Yeah, but like, I don't think it's not what they like push. Like when they're showing on like the broadcast and stuff, it's all about time and the season best and X best, and I mean, there's obviously a point system, especially in like decathlon, but that's like required. Oh my god, Kevin. Yeah. I just put them on. What am I averaging? Wait. I don't think I typed. Oh, I didn't. There we go. Wait, what? What's going on? Okay, now it's not even working on 5. The robot is dying! Also, I remembered halfway through that solve, if I stop rushing, it goes a lot better. Who would have thunk? Who would have thunk? Gotta stop rushing. I mean, it's okay. I was gonna say, was I rushing or was I dragging? Could you try redux cross? Nah, I'm not gonna do point space. Finally got a stream. Yo, what's up, stream? Thank you. 6-7 AO5 format. I would really like to do that at majors in the future. We'll see. Well, that's like an idea in only my mind, so that means nothing. I'm just saying things. When they show someone's world rank, they're talking about the abstracted ranking system? Really? For track? But how would that even... But isn't it... If it's like, the abstracted ranking system for individual event is also just their time. Or is it like their season points? In swimming, they definitely do not. I follow swimming pretty religiously, and like, it's always just like your season best time.
Western. Yo, yeah, Brendan, I might go to Western. I might. All right, let's see how this average 12 comes out, because this is how I can also tell I'm ready to get a PR in 5x5, because I'm like, we're just kind of goofing around here, you know, and just I'm like, oh yeah.
12 seconds.
Oh, what? What was that split? I felt way faster. What? What happened? Oh. That felt way faster than 45. What happened? Oh well. Every performance you earn points based on how good the result was and the caliber of competition was set at. Okay, that's interesting. I'm curious about that, because what track are you watching also? Because I watch the big track events. So I watch World Champs every year, and I've never seen that. So I guess I'm curious where that is, what it looks like and stuff. I always practice with robot scrambles now. Well, except when my robot's not broken. But, yeah, you can't ask me. I'm a robot. I built my own robot because I hate scrambling so much.
8 seconds.
Oh, what am I doing?
12 seconds.
I don't know why that G prom was so weird. Alright, yeah, I mean, this is why I'm like, I'm just like really very casual average 12, 46.4. Yeah. Alright, let's give it a couple more here. Doing good. It's funny how Taman said he got fast at 4 because he practices 5 and he still breaks world records. Yeah, but like, he probably practices some 4, I feel like. Also, Taman is like, 4 is very... The way 4 is set up is like, it's like speedrunning. You gotta just like be consistent and always be on your game, and eventually you're gonna get that luck and it's gonna fall in. And Taman is very good at being consistent on his game. And then he has gotten some pretty good averages, parity counts recently. But at the same time, everyone gets those parity counts eventually, and you don't hear about the times they screw it up, but you hear about Taman because he doesn't screw it up.
8 seconds.
What am I doing?
12 seconds.
1 second. There is a really fancy way to do this, and I cannot see it, so I'm just going to do the lame way. $45 seems like what my normal averages are now when I'm just cubing. I think I'd just like to get a 45 average to start officially. That seems pretty reasonable. I guess my PR is still 47 flat.
47-1. Are we ever getting like a real season, like year-over-year point system moving average? I think that one's. I mean, Nick said on CF like that's what I want to do, and it's on my. It's part of a larger project that I have going on. Essentially, I don't think there's any. I don't think there's any like opposition to it. I think it's just like a technological thing and driving the project, which is something I'm going to try to do for sure. It's something that the board is tricky to implement. Yeah. Sub 19. Also, my goals are a really solid system set up on an event. Cookie Rober. Oh, is this Sorry, James. I think I may know something about this project. I'd be surprised, Dylan, because it's not really. No one really knows what I'm doing. I got stuff in the works.
8 seconds. 12 seconds.
Oh my god, what am I doing? This was just like... I like lost where I, What? Alright, hey. Okay, never mind. That was terrible anyways. Too slow. Yo, what's up, James? How's it going? I could be thinking of something else, but I was talking to Manu recently. Okay, maybe. Goals are a really solid system set up on an independent site that people can reference for this year's major championship season. Yeah, I'd like to have... I think what you're talking about with the points-based system is... My first reaction was that it's a good reference tool to have as an option. Let's see. Outdoor season started, right? Results and standings. Oh, has the season not started for Diamond League? I'm on their website, no available standings. That's interesting. Select season, okay. I guess I have, my other thoughts is, there is, 1 second.
8 seconds.
Yikes. World Athletics. World Athletics. Homepage. Athletes. World Rankings. Introduction. What? Interesting. Interesting.
This is very interesting because I've never seen this before. Interesting. I've like never seen this before. Which is very like a score. Huh. How have I never seen this? Because I watch enough track to where like I don't watch a lot of track, but like I'm just surprised I've never seen it. This is very interesting because this is the first thing that shows up on the World Athletics website. You're right. Huh. That's something to look more into for sure. Because I'm just surprised I've never seen it. Because I've never seen it on a broadcast. Which then begs another question. Why isn't it on like all the broadcasts? If it is a standardized version, is there a reason? Very curious. Very curious. That's interesting. Because that is a good one-to-one comparison. I mean, like, track is extremely similar to cubing in terms of the format and the viewability and all this shit and, like, everything, all the problems, the challenges it faces for viewership, a lot of this stuff. Oh my god, I got the double hell case. Oh my god, man. Okay, we're gonna do a real session here. Where am I going? The Valk isn't bad. The Valk isn't bad, yeah. If you look at right now where you go, max price. Alpha is ridiculously good. Oh, it's so small though. I think it is like like James. I'm actually really curious now because this is a good. It's like such like an accurate representation of what someone else is doing. The thing I will say is so. I think it was referenced in that website. I really briefly looked, but track has a pro league and there are pro events and there's a distinction. And so the concept of making every single result that you ever do matter, I don't think is a good idea for cubing because it discourages people from going to locals and just hanging out and vibing and just relaxing. And you shouldn't that shouldn't tank your rating. Because like it would be different if we had a pro league and there are pro events and then you opt into the pro event and then when you're at the pro event you're expected to be on your game and if you're not that's your fault, but like that's not how our competition structure is set up. So like that's I think there's a lot of potential, but that's the kind of the thing that I'm next. I'm like
8 seconds.
What is the solution to that? Yeah. So like even like a basic do I prefer the worm to the V7? What's the V7? What's the worm? I feel like counterpoint that cubing isn't like traditional sports where you're realistic always gonna be setting your fastest time in majors. Yeah. So that's why I like having a consistency based or like a larger sample size based ranking system makes like tons and tons and tons of sense. But the structure of our league makes it less desirable to have something where you're opting in at every single event you ever compete at that aren't really catered to doing well always because it's just like some local that you're going to. Because like that's just like it's not representative of how competitors treat the results or how I think we want them to.
12 seconds.
People can frequently get good times or PRs at locals, maybe even performing better when they're just chill. Yeah, of course. I completely agree. I'm just saying. So like, or just vibe in finals at majors. Like so like the issue with a full. It's not necessarily a bad issue because it's like fair still, but like I don't. So it's like the way that the rankings are posted on the website, people really underestimate the value of that and how it influences how people view what being good at cubing is and being what they're like going for. Like having a more annualized version that incentivized consistent results is like mandatory to stop. Because right now it's like very much like PR bust at locals, which is like a terrible mindset. Is not fun for anyone, is not productive for anyone, is not good for being ready for championships. But like at the same time, if you set up a system where your main ranking is defined upon every single result that you ever do, no matter what, it gets a little stressful, and like it at some point it de-incentivizes competing at casual events that you don't think you can do well at, especially when you're getting into that very high level. Oh, I have this local and I already have a great PR, and like first round's like 8:30, so like I'd probably tank if I did that. I'm like not gonna. I don't want to go. Like, and be part of the huge part of the community is encouraging people to always go to these events and the accessibility of the top competitors to the locals. And so this is like a pretty unprocessed thought, like a loose like annualized rankings of like obviously like best single, best average in the last year I think are mandatory. And then another one that's similar to like, once again, I need to look how I'd feel about a points-based system is TBD. There's a lot of pros and cons, obviously, but something where like I don't know. There's a lot of different options here, but I generally don't like a situation where you are by signing up for a local, you're opting in to like affect like you can negatively impact your like world rank by signing up for a local.
12 seconds.
Oops. So like something I had as an option for how to qualify, a better way to qualify for, there's just a qualification standard as opposed to a world ranking, but like an option for qualification standard would be like best average of 5 rounds in the last year. So what that does, best average of 5 rounds in the last year, I mean it's not like some perfect system, but it's easy to understand. Because it uses existing metrics. It's time-based, and it forces you to have to perform over a longer sample size, guaranteed more than one competition, because max 4 rounds. But also, there's no way, unless like the rare case where you have like 3 amazing ones, and then you're like, I want to make sure the next one's just right, but like going to more comps can really generally only improve you. And yeah, that's why this is just like a very loose. That's like a loose idea I had for how to qualify, because there were a lot of completely valid complaints about the qualification system for All-Stars, which I did not. I mean, it was fine. It's fine that we did it, but I would not do it again. What the?
My last 4 I just want to get bad. Okay, I'm going to restart one more time. Qual system definitely has different demands than the kind of dynamic ranking. Qual system is something that can't get worse as a result. Yeah, I definitely agree with you there. My only, like, I don't, you have to naturally, and this is what I'm generally pretty good at, is you have to immediately extrapolate to the most extreme and the most intense and the most, like, everyone cares about this scenario, and the fact that it passively just encourages going to locals, which is like the backbone of the community, I'm not a fan of. But a ranking system where I think there's a lot of potential here, and I'm not opposed to a numbers-based ranking system either, where like we need a way to tier comps that aren't just like majors and stuff. So like there's a lot of moving parts to this kind of discussion, which. Just a second. I don't buy it discourages going to locals. I mean, like, it might not in practice, but like, it does. Like, I don't think it cannot. If you want, like, if your goal is to have like a really good ranking before World starts, and you already have a good one, and you don't think you can do better, it like definitively discourages competing. So. Whether or not that in practice will make a difference is totally up to debate, but there are situations where it would, just by definition. Yeah, I mean, it's skill issue, but like, why, like, you're being, it's not like, What skill are we trying to, like, everything's a skill issue to some extent, but like what skill are we trying to represent that you can like compete well at random comps that have suboptimal conditions? And I don't think that's something we want to put value on. I wouldn't necessarily think that is important. What's the next frontier for improvement in big cubes? Just well, let's see what happens. Everyone's working on it. Let's do a couple more. Ooh, we're running out of time here. Like the skill of performing well when conditions aren't perfect is pretty important to being a top cuber when you're at the comp that matters. But like it's like adjacent. Like what you're extrapolating too far of like the reason performing well in non-ideal conditions at big comps matters is because we've all agreed that today we are all here at our best. This is the event that we've all picked that matters. We're all competing right now. We've all prepared, and we're equipped to deal with the situation, which is a different thing than saying this competition that is pretty chill and relaxed randomly has bad conditions, and now it's something you need to deal with. Like, that's just what happens because of logistics and stuff, but, like, that's not part of being good.
And I think trying to put value on that is a little disingenuous to the top cubers. And I now I'm getting into like defensive of the top cubers in the sense that like you gotta have a balance of like what you're asking them to do versus what is like actually makes sense. I don't necessarily think. Oh, God. Okay, we're gonna try one more time. What? Need more break-in. I see a Cuban case. Yeah, James, you're getting closer to being like, or like it's yeah, it's probably indicative, but it's not. Now we're talking about we're putting ranking on something because it's indicative of what the ranking's supposed to be. Like I just don't think these things work when there's a league and there's a structure of professional events. That there's a circuit that you can opt into, and you know what you're going to get, and there's a structure, and there's a professional league, and I'm not. And without that, I don't. Without a league and some like more consistency and like an agreement that like these events matter amongst the top competitors, I don't like a system that forces every single solve you do to be opted in, even when like it's really at an event that like does not matter. Or like what, you're not allowed now to like okay, I like woke up, I stayed up like really late last night, or I didn't sleep well, I'm sick. Or I'm not sick, but like, you know, like I'm just not feeling well, it's not a good day for me. I didn't prepare properly. It's like yeah. So like it's like, oh, like I didn't prepare properly today. And I don't want to like, and like, okay, yeah, I'll go to this local, it'll be fun, why not? And like, what you're saying, yeah, actually, here's a pretty good example. Actually, this is a really good. So like, you're like, it basically turns every single comp that you go to into a performance event, and that's just not the spirit of what we're doing. Actually, yeah, that's kind of it. Like, it forces every single competition to be a globally ranked performance event for the professionals, and that is not what the WCA, that's just not what the local scene and the community is about at these events. And so forcing that on every single event, I think, is a bad idea. But yeah, and if we had seen a circuit, I think it'd be a great idea. Like a circuit, an opt-in of like, you're gonna do this circuit, these are the pro events we come to. But yeah, as soon as you have you just completely remove the ability for a top cuber to go to a local and hang out and not worry about his results and not really warm up, because you know it's fine. I don't really feel like it today, like which is, we want to encourage them to do. Oh, you can go if you don't feel great, it's fine. You hang out, you engage with the community, like all of a sudden every single comp they go to, they have to like, oh well, this matters like a lot, and that's a bad idea. Right, but you can't get, the key is you can't, if you do bad, you can't. Yeah, it's all, they're all globally ranked, but only if you do well. If you do bad, you don't tank your ranking, and that's why you can do this stuff. Like, now I'm confused because this is just definitely like how it works. Similar to the fighting game community where making top players sweat ruins the vibe at the local level. Yeah, oh yeah, James, or yeah, hit me up for sure, because I actually was gonna, I saw your video, and I was gonna talk to you about an adjacent thing, because you seemed interested about top competitor interaction, WCA, all this stuff, so I have some thoughts. I have a question. But yeah, so yeah, thanks for stopping by. I appreciate the discussion, because I think we need a lot more. I honestly, like, I appreciate when people actually have thought about this stuff, because, like, so much of my conversing I have found has gone a lot like it's not bad. It's just a little frustrating when when there'll be a topic that's actually like pretty nuanced, and then I'll have like an opinion on it that I've been thinking about for like 10 years, and then because it's like actually a nuanced topic, most people just want to be like, oh, we should do this or we should do this in like a very black or white way, and I'm like, oh, well, like actually the problem is this, and it's more complicated, and then there's no necessarily right solution. You got to pick and balance, and it's like, oh, well, I'm not interested in like thinking about it that much, and I'm like, that's a bummer, because these topics are like interesting and important to the community. So, yeah, James, definitely hit me up, because I'd like to talk more about this stuff as well. And it's nice to have people that like consider these things at a more like actually, well, like there's like it's where it's really thought out, and you know you're like there's like, yeah, I'm not phrasing it very well, but like you've considered beyond like level 1 of how this is going to work and what it look like and what's important, and like we can actually have a nuanced discussion about like, okay, well, if you do this, it causes this, and is that what you want to do, or is this what you want to do? Stuff like that. Alright, now I'm just kind of mindlessly keeping. I think we're going to do an AO5 and then call it, because oh my god, it's going to 3 hours. If Fortnite gets pushed for head-to-head, then how would the lower developed countries do head-to-head finals, or is head-to-head way there? I mean, I don't think that, like, head-to-head, this is just a purely logistics, non-internal answer. You only need 4 Gen 5 timers. You only need 2. 4 would be an aggressive amount for backups. I don't think it's a big deal. The only two ways to compete is to be dead. Agreed. Alright, we're going to do AO5, and then we're going to call it. Good session today. Great session. I'd like to do another one soon to like really get some good times, but for 5 and 7 first real sessions in ages, oh, we're cruising.
Hmm. 8 seconds. 12 seconds.
Bad. I'll probably go once I get good enough at 3 blind. To go to the comp? You don't need to get good enough. Just go, just hang out. They're pretty chill. Like, just go hang out. Like, enter what you want. Like, you gotta, don't underestimate, like, keeping's very independent, but like, having friends to do it with is so valuable and intangible. I would highly recommend just going.
Alright, solve 2. Ready.
Eight seconds.
This is garbage.
12 seconds.
I literally think my 3x3 stage might be better on the 6x6. The 6x6 is so good. Why not decide champion based on average of 25, where most people start to get into zones, which is very underappreciated or unshone skill of viewers? Well, like head-to-head's actually a little more like that, but extremely boring and time-intensive. Like, also, I mean, I just like that to take forever. Like, I think 5 is low. I don't know. I don't know how. I don't have a lot of. 25 is just way too many. But like, changing it is interesting. I don't have any like pre-canned ones in this. For the big events, I haven't thought too much. Oh my god. Alright, one more try. Oops. Okay. I need to go. My time trend? Oh. You make bold assumptions assuming that I've been keeping track of my times for like a long time. My time trend is my results are empty right now. Alright, 8:05. We're logging off. Here we go. This is it. Good session today. Good session. Ready. Oh my god, 49. Okay, maybe I'm a little washed. That moving average tells a lot. Same indicator and concept as used trading to signal a trend reversal. What? I don't have a moving average. Alright. 4 songs. Bad starts? Okay. Gotta recover. Gotta recover.
8 seconds. 12 seconds.
We're gonna switch. We're gonna do AO5 on 3x3 instead. We're gonna do one warm up, or we do my AO5. As classic Kevin fashion, it's been a little too long on this. We're in, we're in, we're in. Alright. My 3x3 PR is also like pretty beatable, which is fun.
Eight seconds.
Is if I don't spend a lot of time messing up. This is the cheap one. All right, PR is 763. Second round at Australia Worlds, pretty sure. Right. Someone asked if this is a Guhong. It's not a Guhong.
8 seconds.
All right, all right, all right. On pace.
Ooh. 8 seconds.
My lack of skill is going to really hit me here.
12 seconds.
Ah! Okay, we'll do 2 more. We're going to roll. We're going to roll. We're going to see if we can get it.
Eight seconds.
All right, all right, all right. All right, all right, all right. Can he do it? Can he do it? Can he beat his PR average in like 7 tries? 7 solves? 779. Oh, actually, it's not bad. Come on, just need another 7. Oh, where is this gonna go? Where is it gonna go?
8 seconds.
I don't know the orientation though.
12 seconds.
Wow. Okay. An 8 sol, 7 sols, I got my PR average. See, they're all beatable, except 4 single. I can't beat 4 single. 4 single is crazy. 4 single was the best solve I've ever done officially, which is hilarious. Might actually be. It was ridiculous. I skipped everything. I got an OLL skip U-perm. The 21 in 2019. It's like my second best solve ever. Still. Yeah, I can get all my PRs except for 4 single. And 5 single is pretty good now too. So we'll see. Hopefully I'll grab a couple. We'll see. I got a comp next weekend too. So thanks everyone for tuning in. It was fun. It went a little longer than expected as always. Probably back to another one for the next couple weeks.